Difficult to see past the home win, really.
Yeah, I think you'd look at that. I think the form that PSV are in, the players that they've got on show, they're certainly stronger. I think Roda their form hasn't been great. Shipping
On the likes of Kenneth Paul, who's come through the youth and who is playing left back again. Hirving Lozano, another South American in Eindhoven. The form book would tell you it can only go one way, but historically Roda have given PSV problems. Their last 2 victories have been in the Dutch Cup. However, Philip Cocu is not taking this lightly. Nobody wants to go into the international break on the back of a defeat.
It's been a positive start. Only a minute and a half gone, but they've been very bright, Roda. Complete opposite of what I expected.
This is Lozano, though. It's Hendricks with the ball forward. And a good sliding intervention by Christian Kum. And in the end, I think the flag was up anyway.
Yeah, just been given offside. Maybe just went a tad early. You can see they're keeping a high line. I think it's just about a good spot, as you can see from the linesman.
Here's Van Hinkel, the man who can pull the strings in that midfield for PSV, and he's picked out a peach of a ball for Lozano. And Lozano has caught Kum in possession, and it could get even worse here. Lozano, well, by his standards that he's set so far in the opening 2 games, that wasn't quite good enough.
No, he's done well. Robbing Kum of possession, then all of a sudden he's bearing down on goal. One with the goalkeeper. I expected to try and find one of the corners. Just sloppy play from Kum, taking far too much time. You haven't got that time and space to play in. There was a little pass he could have made to the edge of the box, Lozano, but he went for goal. I don't give anything away. You find yourself 1-0 down really early.
And PSV have options here as well. Lozano switched to the right, and he's won another corner.
It's all PSV at the moment since they've got the goal.
All the spaces over on the left. It's where they've tried to get some joy with Van Peppen and Polisson. Well, Van Peppen's absence means space for Lozano. He's just left it behind. That might give the yellow shirts a chance to get back. Lozano. It was half a shout for handball against Verke. Lozano, and then tied it up by Mohamed El Makrini, who dropped back from midfield.
You know, they can't.
And he's set Bergwijn off and running. And there's space on the overlap here, and Lacadia, fine save, but Lozano tidies up. It's 3 goals in 3 games for Hirving Lozano. And PSV have put themselves firmly in control.
That's a very good goal. I feel a little bit sorry for the goalkeeper because he produces a fantastic save, but again, they look devastating when they're going forward, PSV. They've got so much quality, unlike the away side who can't deliver in their final third. PSV have been excellent, lovely little weighted pass. Fullbacks high up the pitch, produces a lovely little cross and a good finish, or a good attempt from Lacadia. And a simple tap-in from Lozano. After good work from the Roda goalkeeper, saving it with his right foot. He's obviously not going to miss from there.
Well, they may have lost 2 Mexican players. They have gained a third, who is proving very popular indeed. Ago, but they were a long way behind both Ajax and Feyenoord in terms of the goals they were scoring last year. Here's Lozano. Looked long, saw Bergwijn. I know we both talked in the past about Bergwijn, and he probably does need to have a big season. He's still very, very young, but his finishing in the past hasn't quite matched up to his potential. Here's Lozano, whose finishing certainly has.
Yeah, lovely ball from Paul just in beyond me.
Understanding that Paul and Lozano have got in this game and in the previous one is boding well.
Yeah, especially when you think of Paul's only 20 years of age, still learning the game.
Pereira still young, and Lozano 22. Lozano! Side netting this time.
Wow, I thought that had ended up in the stanchion. He must have been super close from finding the target. And it's good work. Lovely little pass from Pereira. And then all of a sudden he's in. He's trying to give the goalkeeper the eyes. And when it hit the side net and I thought it was in, it would have been a spectacular finish.
He's done well there. Hendricks is back to help out. And then they've given the ball away under too much pressure.
Yeah, silly foul that from El Makrini. He should have just stayed on his feet.
Lacadia. Lozano to Marco van Ginkel. Trying to drift it in behind Daryl Verke. Out only as far as Hendricks.
They've got all the ball, haven't they, PSV?
Lozano. Polisson looking to get under his skin a little.
Yeah, probably just a little bit frustrated, Polisson.
Lozano, Pereira with time. Too much time for that kind of space on the pitch. And Bergwijn straight at Julius. Lozano. Lozano away from Kuhn. By the effervescent Lozano. Lacadia, this is promising.
Well, I think that's the only thing it can be when you're cruising in games and you've got a decent scoreline behind you. Just take your foot off the gas slightly.
Here's Brenet. De Jong wanted it. It's gone back in the end to Lozano.
The two fullbacks of PSV have been good outlets. You know, they've defended quite well, Paul and Brenet as well, but they've tried to get up the pitch as far as they can to produce or offer that little bit of width.
Lozano, Ramselaar making a nuisance of himself. Lacadia looking to bend one. PSV sweeping forward with Hendricks, and now Lozano, who held his run well and has taken it down well, maybe just a touch too hard.
Well, Hendricks has been excellent in the second half because he's producing some passes out wide. It's quite a difficult one to take because you are in the air. It's a little bit heavy, but credit the goalkeeper for coming off his line really quick.
He too has big boots to fill in Guardado, but he's done well. Lozano has done well, and you can't help shake the feeling that they're trying to set up Luke de Jong.
Yeah, and they're trying to get the next one as quick as they can because they've got quality players on the pitch.
Defended well at the near post. Here's Lozano, who might look to try and start a breakaway.
I suppose it gets to a fine line, doesn't it? If you're trailing 2-0 away from home, do you just accept the result and try and get back in the game? But it's inevitable that you're going to leave gaps in behind the more bodies you commit forward. I suppose you might as well lose 3-0 than 2-0.
When it comes to the big games, PSV won't get this many chances. I think Philip Cocu would like to see them be a little bit more decisive with their finishing. Brenet, de Jong's waiting inevitably. That's too close though to the goalkeeper. In nips Lozano, Ramselaar. De Jong is herring up in space if they can find him. They have. De Jong, Ramselaar, he's onside, Ramselaar.
And you could see, once the pass was made from Lozano to 2v2, he stays onside. De Jong's just waiting for the pass. Difficult one for the linesman when players are crossing over. But again,
he's very good at exploiting that kind of opportunity. He's asking Lozano to keep it in.
Lozano will be furious with the pass that was made towards him. Ramselaar was an easy 20-yard pass to his feet. Just made him work that extra hard.
So with a couple of Mexicans who've already made their name at PSV watching on, I think Lozano takes his bow. It's been another impressive display by PSV's new arrival. A third game in red and white and a third goal.
Yeah, he's played well. You can see he's got the talent. Another youngster, only 22. Put in a first-class performance. He's only going to get better.
He is already an international. I'm sure he has a bright future. So is he. Another goal for Hirving Lozano.